it's time to break this game a little bit more. Alrighty, so we have been raiding around for quite a while. Let's see if I'm gonna find that leaderboard specifically to show you exactly how long I've been playing. $51 million, almost $52 million, which is amazing. Let me find that specific leaderboard. I think it's over here. Time played is at 21 hours and 20 minutes. We've been spending way too much time on this game. For the sake of entertainment, here we are. The first thing we gotta do is we gotta spin the wheel. That doesn't really help me at this point. I mean, XP is awesome, but whatever. So we have 36 million, almost $37 million, which is awesome. First, I'm gonna get this, buy this real quick. I'm gonna change the color scheme of this building real quick, make it a little bit darker. There we go, looks a little bit better. So we made most of these maze games into diamond machines because why not? I had a lot of time to kill. And going up through the levels, we haven't really been busy on this specific level. Rainbow Sword Fighter, it's doing its thing. Going to level 3, we have this. We have been upgrading slowly but surely on this. It costs an exponential amount of money to even upgrade one of these to diamond. It's about $1 million to just get maybe 2 or 3 of, I would say 2 of these actually. About $1 million to get 2 of these. Moving to the next floor, we have these. I have actually upgraded these as well. So going off how big this is, my bottleneck, my lack of efficiency is workers. I don't have enough people working to actually get all the money that is coming out of these machines. You see all this money flying out of the machines? That's money that needs to be picked up. This is how much money that we're making about every minute. It fluctuates from about 50,000 to about 80,000 depending on what's being picked, etc, etc. So I think the smartest thing for me to do is a lot of my guys are on the first and second floor, so I'm getting money quite fast from the first 2 floors. I'm not really 100% sure on that conclusion. I could be totally wrong. These guys seem to be spread, I mean, it looks like they're spread evenly throughout the 5 floors, but I'm just not convinced. However, we're getting to the point where we have to start spending our money on other important things, bigger and better investments, and bigger and better machines. So, first thing we're gonna do for this episode is get rid of that, go to workers and hire some people. We have to hire, looks like 2 people that can get some money. So, leveling up is the name of the game here at this point, getting more people to work in my arcade. That's pretty important. I think we should just go all in on a machine that we think is worth it. Cheat sheet. See what other people are working with. Oh boy. I've seemed to have gotten in a bit of a problematic area. So what do we need to start upgrading with? Oh boy, this is gonna take some methodical thinking. This is a huge thing, so is this. I just don't really know if that's smart to do. I'll just be waiting around a good portion of the time. Once again, what is the next step for the arcade? So, I think we should mess around with, which one was it? It was $78 per play by 2 times 1 space. I think this is the best option, the jackpot wheel. I think that is the best option at this point. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to test this little theory out. I'm going to remove all these diamond machines real quick. And then how much is this? 390 for 32 million. 30 of these. Which, how much is that per play? $546 per play. That's actually an insane amount of money. See, it was smart to think ahead. Aha, yes. So we still have about $10 million left, and these guys are doing their thing, which is awesome. We should probably invest in something else, something that can give us a little bit more. This is $78 per play. Let's see if we can up it up a little bit to something that can give us a little bit more money. Dance, arcade machine. See how many we can get. We can just get 4 of those, which is 4 golden ones. 30 could fit a floor pretty easily. I'm gonna go to floors and I'm gonna purchase another floor. So with that being said, we're gonna go to the second floor and we are going to get rid of some undesirables here. It's lagging. I'm starting to break the game and that makes me very happy. You can see how they wouldn't make as much money as, as quickly. I do have some left over, which that's not good. We have 14 left over. With that being said, what we're gonna do is we have 14 left over, so we're gonna delete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That leaves me with the ability to upgrade some of these. I think about to run out of room, and I have somewhat of a brilliant idea. I'm just not sure it'll be worth it in the end. If I just sell all those diamond machines, because these are just making so much money. Like, if these were all being collected, look at how much money that I would be making. Over $200,000. It just comes down to how many workers that you have working. And I'm not a high enough level to, well, get them working. I think I have a new plan. So I'm gonna go do that real quick, see if it actually works. I think I figured out how to beat this game. We have these running, going to floor 2. We have these guys running. We have these guys running. Oh, wait a minute, there's nothing here. I cleared this floor out with, I think it was a little ping pong tables. Going to floor, this floor, we have the air hockey running. It's doing pretty good. I think I'm gonna keep these. Going to floor 5, we have these guys running. So that being said, oh, look at that, we're back down from 1 million to 100,000 customers. It's gonna be very slow coming in, but that's okay. We are making what? Yeah, we're fluctuating between that number right there. We just gotta continue to build these, get more of them in, and I just don't think this is worth it, like, at all. It may be worth it in the end. I'm not convinced, like, at all. All right, we leveled up. That's awesome. Been waiting here for about a good old 45 minutes, maybe-ish. Going to buy that person. There we go. As I'm still trying to wrap my head around how much stuff that I have available here. Like, look how much this one is producing. Golden Dance, that's a lot of money. I mean, we're slowly doing better. This is time. We're still making a good bit amount. It's like we're still doing a pretty good job on making money here. It's getting to the point these videos are just, I just have to wait around a lot to make any substantial progress. I'm really considering this to not be a good idea, but the faster I can make money, that's what's important. Per play, it's $546. Let's just combine all. This should be interesting. Let's see how much money we're making right now. Okay. Let's see if that goes up any at all. So far, we're making some amount of progress. I'm not sure if this was a good idea, but I think we're gonna be making a little bit more money. But I guess we'll see. We'll see if that's true. I don't really like being back to square one. Yeah, so far we are making a lot less more. Oh gosh, we're making a lot less money. Stupid ideas were born out of this today. I just wish I had more money. That's really all I wish for right now at this point. So yeah, how much money are we making now? We're making around $75,000. Bring around that little magic mark right there. We are getting more customers, which means more XP. So yeah, that's one plan. I'm just gonna keep on working towards that, getting those these particular ones up and running. If I can fill this first floor with these, I think that'll be just fine. I'm not even gonna worry about those little whatever you want to call those. I'm not even gonna worry about those. But these rainbow machines, these make so much money, and it is insane how much money they actually make. I just wish I could have more of them. Sometime later, I made an oopsie in our little break here. First of all, I'm the only one left in the server. That's pretty cool, I guess. I did some research, more or less I did some testing. So we are significantly lower at our money per minute. However, I think I figured out a new strategy, and it's slowly getting me more money. So I'm maximizing my space. I got these guys, the Drift Legends. I know it isn't a very... I feel like doing some research on my own. These aren't the go-to anymore, but they were the only ones I could afford. Back onto these guys, Jackpot Wheel. I got 2 of them right here. I actually need to upgrade this one, and I'm gonna plan to get these to Rainbow, and I'm actually slowly working on getting these guys to Gold. We have 5 of them right now. I think we can actually upgrade one. We just need how many do we need? We need 4 more. Yeah, 4 more. I bought a bunch of these. I sold everything that I had, and I bought a bunch of them, and I just pretty much filled up. I think up to floor 3 with them. Oh, okay. Kind of forgot. Maybe more. Floor 4. That's how much I filled them up to. So we are planning on just taking advantage of this one, and once we get Rainbow onto them, on all of them, then we can move up to this guy, And then finally, this guy. So the game's almost beat. We just had a bit of a slow burn right there because we're getting money very, very rarely. This is a very slow way of doing it, and I wish I kind of figured this out beforehand before I just started deleting everything. The best way to do this is to basically fill up as much as you can regarding your arcade, and then slowly upgrade machine by machine. It's a slower method of doing it. I like doing things fast. I'm very impatient. What can I say? But doing it this way, you gain more money and keep your capital gains relatively the same. But just by doing that, we went up about maybe like maybe a couple $1,000. But slowly but surely, we'll fill out this entire arcade, and then we'll be good. Is that me? It looks like me. He has the same hair as I do. 67 million right there. Slowly learning how this works. And look at that. We're the only one on the server, so we're on top of every leaderboard for the server. That's pretty great. How much money is this? Highest level, level 30. I hope this video does well. I'm spending way too much time and effort into this game. Oh, but who else are you gonna watch? You know,